Hey, this is Jeff Layton, your Washington, D.C. real estate expert, and in this week's video we're going to be talking about Tenleytown, a charming, quiet residential community with a variety of housing options located conveniently with its own metro stop. Residents here love the laid-back feel to this community, as well as the easy access to transportation, amazing homes, and the small-town commercial corridor that's located here. As far as the location of Tenleytown, according to the Washington Post, this neighborhood is roughly bordered by Harrison and Fessenden Streets on the north, Reno Road and Yuma Street on the east, Van Ness Street on the south, and 43rd Street on the west. The neighborhoods around Tenleytown include Cleveland Park, American University Park, and Chevy Chase just to the north. Tenleytown, D.C.'s second oldest village, was actually mostly a rural community up until the 1920s and 1930s. During that time period, residential development began along the main thoroughfares of Wisconsin and Nebraska avenues and then started spreading out from there. The streetcar line and the opening of American University spurred further development throughout this neighborhood, and Tenleytown has remained to this day a popular and affordable residential community. As far as the character goes with Tenleytown, like I mentioned, this is more of a suburban neighborhood with very eclectic and unique properties, and is really known more for its lack of commercial development and kind of like a small town feel. So although you're not going to have all the shops or nightlife options as you would in, let's say, downtown DC or the U Street corridor or neighborhoods like that, the great thing about Tenleytown is that you have all the basics, and it's all within walking distance, including a Whole Foods, there's a Best Buy, Container Store, as well as several international local restaurants located along Wisconsin Avenue. So the interesting thing about this community is that many residents here have actually come out against proposed development because they want to keep it residential with the eclectic houses and small town feel that it currently has. So if you prefer a scenic, lower key community, then Tenleytown is great. But on the other hand, if you're looking for more of that urban downtown lifestyle, that's not Tenleytown. That being said, there has been a lot of recent pressure to develop more of the commercial corridor of the neighborhood. So this neighborhood in the near future could be seeing a lot of change, which, depending on how you view it, could be good or bad. Another thing to know about Tenleytown is that it's home to American University, which is always having different lectures, events, festivals, concerts, and much more. Okay, so in regards to the parks and recreation here, you have a couple options. Number one is Fort Reno Park, which is actually the highest point in DC and is a large grassy area that also has tennis courts as well as a baseball field. If you prefer to go swimming, then you're in the right area. The Wilson Aquatic Center is located within walking distance of the community and is a great place to get your laps in. Just make sure to bring your pool pass. Okay, so now let's talk about the transportation options you have available in Tenleytown. So for starters, you have your very own metro stop located along the Red Line. As in, you're not going to have to walk 30 minutes to another neighborhood's metro stop, which is super convenient. There are also numerous bus lines that serve the neighborhood, a bike share, as well as just being a walkable community. If you prefer to drive, this neighborhood is convenient for that as well because, number one, it's not downtown DC, so driving in this residential community and also parking here is going to be a lot easier. Number two, if you need to get to Maryland, the Beltway is basically a 10-minute drive north on Wisconsin Avenue. Or if you need to get to Northern Virginia, all you have to do is take MacArthur Boulevard and Chain Bridge Road, and you can get there fairly quickly. Okay, finally. Now we get to talk about the real estate in Tenleytown. So for starters, this neighborhood offers a lot of eclectic types of houses, as well as some condos and apartments. The styles of single-family houses here include Victorians, bungalows, colonials, and many more. Properties here are located along quiet tree-lined streets with lots of green space throughout the neighborhood. One thing to know about the real estate here is that houses in Tenleytown were not built as massive summer estates like some in, let's say, Cleveland Park were. So typically the square footage in Tenleytown is going to be fairly smaller than in other neighborhoods. However, that also means you're not going to pay as much as in other neighborhoods, and you're still going to be located in a great location. Alright, to wrap this video up, overall, Tenleytown is a charming, convenient, suburban neighborhood that's going to be more affordable than other neighborhoods in Northwest DC and also has easy access to transportation. You're not going to have all the dining or shopping options as you might in some other parts of DC. However, that's also a draw for people in Tenleytown. Not everyone wants to be in the middle of everything. So if you're looking for a neighborhood that's just outside the hustle and bustle, still has great transportation options, and also has that small town feel with eclectic types of houses, then Tenleytown could be for you. Hey, so thank you so much for watching this video on Tenleytown, and I hope you got a lot of great information on it. And if you want to check out some more DC neighborhood videos, there's a link to my channel below where we put out a different DC neighborhood video every single week. So definitely go check that out and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that we put out. And if you want to set up a showing in Tenleytown, all you have to do is give me a call, text, or email. My contact information is below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot. Bye.